Welcome to Stories for Lip Reading. If you haven't used our website before, we suggest you look at our How to Use page before you begin. We hope you enjoyed this short story, which is called A New Order by Carrie Hewlett. A New Order by Carrie Hewlett. Carol answered the front door to a whirlwind, waving a bottle of Chardonnay and a box of chocolates in her face. It always amused her how Jane could manage to hug, talk, and dig something out of her bag all at the same time. This time it was a book, Cosmic Ordering. "Read it and have a go, Carol. What have you got to lose? It's been 2 years since Jack died. I know you still miss him, but he'd want you to be happy. All you have to do is write down your cosmic order. The book says it's important to say what you want from life and tell the universe it's your intention to get it." "Come on," she wheedled. "I've done it, so can you." "Well, what did you ask for then?" Carol asked. "Ah," Jane touched one finger to her nose conspiratorially. "I'll tell you when it comes true. But as for you," she went on, "you need to live more, not just exist. I get that you don't mind being on your own, but let's face it, a man can still be useful for lifting heavy stuff, amongst other things." She winked at Carol. "I've got someone I'd like you to meet." Carol rolled her eyes. "Jane, you're incorrigible." "I know," Jane grinned. "Look, just meet Mark for a coffee or something. That's all I ask, okay?" Carol ignored the book for a few days, then impulsively she sat and read it cover to cover. Writing down her wishes for the future made her realise Jane was right. She had just been existing. The painful memory flashed through her mind of being told the devastating news that her husband had died in a car crash. The days and weeks after had drifted like a never-ending nightmare. It had been so hard. With Carol's encouragement, she arranged to meet Mark the following Saturday. As she opened the curtains that morning, she noticed the heavy frost. But later, as she stepped out of the house, she had a feeling that the sun was trying to break through. At the coffee shop, Carol placed her order and grabbed a seat by the window. The bored-looking barrister plonked a flat white on the table in front of her. Carol wrapped her hands around her cup. Her heart was beating madly. She felt scared and excited. She half shook her head. What had she been thinking, agreeing to do this? She almost jumped when a man stopped by her chair. "Hi, Carol, I'm Mark." "Hi," she said, glancing up nervously to meet kind, twinkling brown eyes. Mark sat down, giving her a warm smile, and they started chatting. "Nice. He seems nice," Carol thought, chuckling as Mark made a funny remark about the barista. After coffee, Mark suggested they take a walk. The sun had broken through and warmed the day. It seemed like the universe was answering her cosmic order after all. She did want to embrace life once more. Even if she and Mark were never more than friends, that was okay. It was possible to gently make room for a new friend in her life. She would never stop loving Jack, but it was time for a new adventure. Suddenly, she felt more positive about the future. Her heart was beginning to thaw. Smiling at Mark, she suggested lunch back at the cafe. The Cosmic Ordering book was in her bag. Perhaps she would leave it on the table for the next person seeking change.